Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel Investment Mindset. As I will be away tomorrow for the next few days for family vacation, I have decided to do an update on all my stock calls which are currently still in an open position before I leave for my vacation. And on a side note, if you have been following my channel for some time, you should know that I am also trading into US stock market. For information, I have started to short the US stock market lately with the anticipation that the US stock market is primed for a pullback anytime soon. Currently is the start of earnings seasons reporting. Should the earnings made by all these big tech came in lower and with weakening forward guidance given, the likelihood of the US stock market to come crashing down is on the higher side. While we are able to short the US stock market and profit from a downturn in the US stock market, we are not able to do the same with Bursa stock market. Hence, my strategy would be to slowly accumulate stock with high probability setup on Bursa, and should Malaysia stocks start to sell off further due to the downturn in US stock market in the near future, remember not to panic sell your stock if the trade setup of your trades are still intact. With this being said, let us start with our stock analysis for today's video. I have made a count. There are a total of 8 counters. So now let me start with the first counter, that is Actmore. As I have just made a call on Actmore stock only recently, not much has changed on its stock technical analysis. I would continue to buy the dip should Actmore stock price traded lower in the region of 62 cents, 58 cents and 56.5 cents. The upside target price for Actmore would be at around 66 cents to 68 cents. Second counter will be CATCHA. I have made my first buy call on this stock way back on 10th March this year, and a second follow-up video to buy again on the 3rd April. I have since locked in my first half of my profit on CATCHA stock and also bought the dip on this counter recently when it pulled back to around 25 to 26 cents, which I did share it live on both my IG and Facebook. As of now, CATCHA stock is trading at the range of about 25.5 cents to 26 cents. To me, this stock would be a buy, and I plan to continue to buy the dip should this stock price retrace to 33 to 24 cents. The potential upside target for CATCHA would be in the range of 29 cents to 31 cents. Third counter will be DNext, which I just called up yesterday. This morning, DNext stock traded lowest to around 53.5 cents and has now surged back to trade at 54 cents. And I have shared in my video yesterday, I would start to accumulate a small position at the range of 54 to 55 cents, and I would continue to buy the dip should DNext retrace to 51 cents to 52 cents region. The fourth counter will be HONGSENG. Wow, this stock is definitely testing the patience of many investors. I called up for a buy on HONGSENG stock since the 1st March this year and have since locked in my profit along the way and got back into this counter when the price pulled back lower again. Currently, I'm still positive that the probability of HONGSENG stock to move up is on the higher end. But along the way, there would be some backfilling and consolidating. So I plan to buy the dip should HONGSENG stock retrace back to 11.5 cents to fill up the gap left on the 11th of April this year. The potential upside target profit will be at around 14 cents to 15 cents at least. Icon Offshore is one of my top favorite due to its oversold technical level as well as its healthy financial fundamental, at least for the short to medium term. I plan to buy the dip should Icon Offshore stock retrace lower to the region of 0.085 cents to 0.075 cents. The potential upside target price for Icon Offshore will be around 12 to 12.5 cents, and second target price will be at 15 cents. Sixth counter will be JAG Berhad, which I have recently bought into JAG Berhad, I think as recent as yesterday when I saw its price retrace back to 38 cents, and now as I'm recording this video, it has pulled back to 36 cents today. To me, this is a healthy pullback and I'm queuing to buy the dip at 36 cents to dollar cost average down my position on this trade. My potential upside target price for this stock would be first at around 41 to 42 cents and second target price at around 44 to 46 cents. Now we come to MTech. I'm sure this counter is also testing the patience of many investors. To me, there is nothing wrong with MTech stock both technically and fundamentally, at least in the short to medium term. I see MTech stock is currently doing its consolidation in order to gather momentum to surge back up. My potential target price for MTech will be first at around 50 to 51 cents and second target price at 57 to 58 cents to close the gap above. And last but not least is MYEG. I have locked profit on MYEG trade but keep the remaining 5% for it to continue its run. Today, as I'm recording this video, MYEG stock price is trading at the range of 78 to 78.5 cents. We could see that on 13 April, this stock surged all the way up from 77.5 cents to an all-time high of 87.5 cents. And the next day, it further surged up to an all-time high of 91.5 cents, just a miss of tiny bit to fill the gap at 92.5 cents, before it pulled back strongly to close back at 85.5 cents, and this stock continued pulling back the next few days to the current price range of 78 to 78.5 cents. To me, as long as this stock is able to keep up at the low of 77.5 cents, the probability of MYEG stock to rally back up to at least 84 to 85 cents is on the higher side. Should MYEG broke the 77.5 cents level, the next downside to expect would be at 74 to 72 cents, which shall serve as a strong support. I find MYEG stock to be attractive at current level in terms of its risk to reward ratio. This is the end of my sharing for today's video. I hope this latest update would help those of you who are currently having position in any of these stocks and is getting anxious over its lack of action in the stock prices. As usual, before I end my video, please do not listen to any random YouTuber's financial advice, and that's including me. Instead, just use it as a guide or point of reference and continue to do your own due diligence and arrive at your own conclusion. Only you can decide where to invest your hard-earned money. And thank you for watching my video till this end. And if you have found value in my video, I would appreciate if you could like, comment and share my videos to other like-minded people like yourself who also likes to learn about stock analysis. Bye and see you again in my next video, and may the good Lord bless you and your family abundantly.